There's a moment where you stop being family and start becoming a resource. And the crazy part is, it doesn't feel wrong at first. About 15 years ago, it started small for me. A cousin reached out. He needed a little help. Just a small loan, no big deal. I sent it. He paid me back. So, in my mind, everything was fine. Nothing felt off. Nothing felt like I was being used. But what I didn't realize was, that was the beginning of a pattern. Because once you show someone, you'll always come through, they don't forget that. It didn't happen all at once. It was spaced out. Every so often, another message, another, hey, can you help me out real quick? And every single time, I said yes. Why? Because he always paid me back. And that's where it gets tricky, because it doesn't feel like you're being used now when things look fair on the surface. But looking back now, that consistency wasn't honesty. It was conditioning. He was training me to always be available. Years later, something shifted in me. I didn't even care about the money anymore. That's when I knew something was off. It wasn't about helping anymore. It was about the feeling I got when my phone lit up. Annoyance, not connection, not family, just what is it this time? And that's a hard realization. Because when you get to that point, you're not in a relationship anymore. You're in a role. And it didn't stop there. Same pattern, different people. Another cousin, my brother, even my own son. Always reaching out, but only when they needed something. Money, support, a listening ear. But when I needed something, nothing. No calls, no effort, no record of them showing up for me. Just me, giving, over and over again. That's what one-sided investment really looks like. It's quiet. It's the realization that if you stopped giving, everything would stop. At some point, I had to make a decision. I started setting boundaries, I started saying no, I pulled back, and almost immediately, everything changed. The calls stopped, the texts stopped, the communication stopped. And I'm not going to lie, that part was disappointing. Because a part of you hopes they'll still reach out just to talk. But when they don't, you see it clearly. You weren't being valued. You were being accessed. The one that hit the hardest was my son. Because in my mind, I thought, I have to show up no matter what. But what I didn't realize was that belief was being taken advantage of. Looking back now, I can see exactly where it all started. Not when they asked, not when they kept asking, but when I stopped questioning it. That's the moment an empath starts getting used. Not when people take, but when you keep giving without being seen. And once you see that clearly, you don't just change how you treat people, you change what you tolerate.